Ever frozen at an online networking event with no idea what to say first? Welcome back to Career English Podcast. I'm James, and that's Alex. Today, 5 English words to start conversations and meet new clients online. By the end, you'll know the 2 words that make strangers feel warm in 3 seconds.
Okay, so last week, I joined an online networking event on Zoom. Full of freelancers from all over the world. Many great clients, too. But when it was my turn to talk, I just froze. I did not know how to introduce myself or start a friendly chat.
That happens to so many people, so don't feel bad. When you enter the room, you can start with something warm. You just say, "Hi, nice to meet you," and then you introduce yourself with your name. That small step makes people relax and want to chat with you.
But wait, let me push back a little here. When someone asks what I do, I never know what to say. Do I list every skill? Last time I said, "I do many things," and the client looked confused.
Good point, and that's a common problem. You don't list everything. You just say the area of your job, like, "I work in design," or "I work in marketing." Then you can chat more and connect over the details later.
So I could say, "Nice to meet you, I work in translation." That feels short and clear. And then the other person can ask me a question, and we start a real chat. I like that. It takes the fear away.
Yes, and that's the whole trick. Short, warm, clear. When you say "work in," you invite them to ask more, and that's how you connect. Now let's slow down and look at each word one by one. Our first phrase is "nice to meet." We say the full thing, "Nice to meet you," when we meet someone new. It is warm and polite, and everyone at a networking event knows it. You can use it in a text message too, not only face-to-face.
But here's my question. Isn't "nice to meet you" a little old and boring? Everybody says it. Won't a client think I have no other words?
No, and here's why. "Nice to meet you" is like a warm handshake in words. It never sounds boring because it sounds kind. You can add something after it like, "Nice to meet you, I love your work." Then it feels personal and you connect fast.
Okay, that's fair. So the second phrase is "work in." We use it to say the field of our job, not the exact task. Like, "I work in software," not "I write code all day."
Exactly right. You got it. "Work in" points to the big area, so it is easy for anyone to understand. You say, "I work in finance," or "I work in video." Then people can chat and ask, "Oh, what kind of video?" And now you have a real talk going.
Our third word is introduce. This means I tell someone my name and what I do. So at the event, I introduce myself first, then I introduce my work. Right?
Yes, and that order is smart. First you introduce your name, then you introduce your job with "work in." You can also introduce a friend to a client like, "Let me introduce you to Sam, who works in design." It helps 2 people connect.
Word 4 is chat. A chat is a short, friendly talk. It is not a big meeting or a serious call. So I can say, "Let's have a quick chat before the project starts." That sounds relaxed, not scary.
That's a nice example. A chat is light and easy, and that is perfect for networking. And the last word is connect. When you connect, you make a friendly link with a new person. You chat, you introduce yourself, and slowly you connect.
So all 5 words work together like a small chain. I introduce myself. I say, "Nice to meet you." I tell them I work in something. We have a chat, and then we connect. That is actually a full plan.
It really is a full plan, and now I want you to try it. Try saying this one with me. I'll say it once, and you can say it after me in your own voice. Ready? "Nice to meet you. I work in design. Let's connect."
That felt good to say out loud. I notice the sentence has a nice flow, from meeting to connecting. Why does saying it slowly help me so much when I'm nervous at a real event?
Because your mouth needs practice, not just your brain. When you say "nice to meet you" many times at home, it comes out easy at the event. You won't freeze, and you can focus on the chat and the person in front of you.
Okay, let me paint a new scene. Picture an Upwork networking call. Many freelancers, a few big clients from Europe. It is 9 at night for me because of the time zone. The host says, "Please introduce yourself." What do I do?
You keep it calm and short. You smile and say, "Hi everyone, nice to meet you. I'm new here and I work in copywriting." That's it. You introduced yourself, and now people want to chat with you and maybe connect for a project.
Then a client sends me a private message. She writes, "Nice to meet you too. What kind of copywriting do you work in?" So, the client used "work in" right back at me. That's a great sign, isn't it?
It's a wonderful sign because she wants to keep the chat going. You reply, "I work in email copy for online shops." Now you two connect over the details, and a warm, "nice to meet you" at the start opened all of that.
I love how one small chat turned into a real link. So, my sample message could be, "Nice to meet you, Morgan. I work in email copy, and I would love to connect." Short, warm, and it invites more talk.
That message is perfect, honestly. It has everything. You introduce yourself, you say, "Nice to meet you," you tell her you work in something clear, and you ask to connect. A client reading that feels calm and wants to chat back.
Can I ask one more thing before we wrap? What if I already know the person a little? Do I still say, "Nice to meet you"? It might feel strange the second time.
Good question, and here's the simple rule. If you never spoke before, "Nice to meet you" is right. If you already chatted, you say, "Nice to see you again." Small change, but it shows you remember the person, and that helps you connect deeper. Let me pull it all together in one scene. You join an online event, someone says hello, and you say, "Hi, nice to meet you. I work in design." You introduce yourself, you have a short chat about their project, and then you both connect for future work. 5 words, one smooth flow.
Let me try the full flow myself, out loud. Nice to meet you, Jordan. I work in video editing, and I'd really love to connect after a quick chat. Wow, that sounds like a confident freelancer, not the nervous person I was last week.
Subscribe if you want more English for your freelance career, because next episode we learn how to end a networking chat politely and ask for the next step without sounding pushy. It pairs perfectly with today's words on how to start. You'll leave every online event with a new client link.
This helped me so much. I feel ready to introduce myself, have a real chat, and connect at my next online event without freezing. See you all next time, and go say, "Nice to meet you" to someone new today.
Try this in your next email. Come back next episode and tell us how it went.